Okay.
And that, again,
What type of asset?
any asset.
Okay.
And ideally an asset that you don't want to risk a human life to inspect.
Like oil and gas.
Like
or
oil and
rigs.
gas.
Okay.
Any oil rig, any flare tip, bridges even.
True.
Tall buildings.
Yes. Inaccessible sort
inaccessible.
of.
So there's even indoor or... So again, the drone here is saving a lot of time and money. So if we think of flare tip...
What's a flare tip?
If it's like a chimney that's burning. You've seen it. You've seen pictures of it. It's like a chimney in an oil and gas that's constantly burning.
True.
And that needs to constantly burn because that's burning the gas from the whatever.
From the well that you're...
If it's not burning, it's releasing toxic gases. So you need to shut it down. If you want to inspect it, clean it, do whatever you need to do. So that thing needs to burn for the company to make money. That's kind of
like in the Ruwais site, right? In Abu Dhabi and others.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any site where there's oil and gas production, you will see there will be flare. And usually there's depending on the size of the factory or the
refinery
site, there will be sometimes 8 flares, sometimes 1, sometimes 20. It depends. So, but it's a good example because these things need inspection on a regular basis, right? They're obviously burning hot, and to inspect them, you need to shut them down first because they need to cool down. And then you need to have either rope access, somebody needs to climb up, or build scaffolding. Or what's another way to do it? There's probably another way to climb.
Helicopters roping down.
Maybe. Again, depending on the size. Some of them have their own built-in steps. But like I said, if this thing is not burning, they're not making money. So the shutdown alone.
It's like an airplane on the tarmac.
Yes, you're not making money. It needs to burn. It needs because that production has stopped. That's what it means.
True.
So irrelevant of how much it costs you to inspect is how much it costs you to shut it down.
True.
That's the biggest issue.
Yeah.
So when you do it with a drone, you don't have to shut down.
Oh, you can do it while
it's burning. So all we have to do is just watch the wind and just be against the wind. So the wind is blowing that way, the heat is blowing that way, we stand that side. So we're not exposed to heat. And, at this point, it's amazing, right? But that's not all. Because right now you have a digital twin of your site that the engineer doesn't have to risk his life, climb up. Yeah. Because it is a risk.
Because his eyes literally are up there and he's doing everything.
It's now, the flare is in front of him on a computer. And more than that, instead of taking a few pictures, it's a real life digital twin with millimeters accuracy. He can zoom in, he can check, he can take his time.
High resolution video feed,
So he can see all of that without risking his life.